Hello everyone, this is Jacob Goji here, and today I'm going to be doing another toy review. So today we're going to be reviewing the Playmates Godzilla 2004. So this Godzilla comes from the 2004 film Godzilla Final Wars. Yep, so I got this guy at Walmart for $20. He was the same price as Kong, as the 11-inch Kong. Yep, and to be honest, this figure looks really good. Well, I mean, Playmates might have stole the mold from the Bandai Creation 12-inch Final Wars Godzilla, but, you know, this figure's really good. Alright now, let's get started with Sculpt and Paint. Alright, so, starting off with the Sculpt. So, the head sculpt just looks really good. Like, I mean, if you look at the head sculpt, it looks more accurate than the Bandai Creation 12-inch Godzilla 2004. Well, I mean, I don't have the Bandai Creation 2004 Godzilla, but still, I mean, the head sculpt just looks really accurate. Yeah, more accurate than the 2004. And then for paint, and the eyes are painted really good. I mean, the eyes are painted orange. Well, in the movie they were red, but you know, yep. And then, in the inside of the mouth, well, the inside of the mouth, like the tongue is painted pink. Yep, and it looks really good. And the teeth are painted like, yeah, the teeth are painted white. And the paint job on the teeth look really good as well. Now, starting off by the chest. So, the chest sculpt looks really good. I mean, it kind of looks similar to the Bandai Creation 12-inch. And the neck sculpt looks a little bit more different. And then the hands, well, the arms may look different. The arms kind of looks different from the Bandai Creation 12-inch Final Wars. But the paint job and the claws just looks really good. I mean, I'm glad that Playmates took their time. There's no paint slop on them. The paint is not bleeding. Looks really good. And then starting off with the legs. So, the legs, they look the same as the Bandai Creation 12-inch Final Wars. And we have the paint job on the toenails. So, the paint job on the toenails are painted white like the teeth and the claws. And they look really good. But I kind of got a little bit of paint scuff right there. But it's fine. And finally, we have the dorsal plates. So, the dorsal plates just looks really good. I mean, I really like the paint job on the dorsal plates. I mean, it kind of like has that paint spray painted white on it. But the problem I have with mine is, I mean, it kind of does have a little bit of paint scuff right there. But that's okay. Yep, and then this side, the other side looks really good. And then we have the tail. Now, the tail kind of looks similar to the Bandai Creation 12-inch Final Wars, but it kind of looks a little bit more lower. Yep, and the paint job looks good. So overall, sculpt is well, it's the same. It kind of looks like the Bandai Creation 12-inch Final Wars, but sculpt is still really good, and it does have a really good paint job as well. So yep, that was all for sculpt and paint. Now, starting off with articulation. So, this guy only has 9 points of articulation. So, let's get started. So you can see, you can move the head. And then, you can move the arms as well. And then, you can move the legs. And you can move the feet. And then you cannot move this part of the tail, but I mean, you could move this part of the tail. So this part of the tail can move, and this part of the tail can move as well. So yep, that was all for articulation. Alright, now keep in mind, I'm not going to do any size comparisons because, you know, I don't have any like Final Wars figures that scale up with this guy. Well, there's no Final Wars figures that size up with this guy because, I mean, they didn't make 12-inch figures except for the 12-inch 2004 Gigan from Bandai Creations. Well, anyways, time for my final thoughts. So, what I think of this figure? Well, this figure looks really good, even though they stole the Bandai Creation mold. It still looks really good. Like, I mean, the sculpt looks way more accurate than the Bandai Creation 12-inch figure, and the paint job looks really good. And then articulation, well, has 9 points. And overall, it's a really great figure, and I recommend you guys picking this up because This is definitely the best Godzilla figure that Playmates has made. Well, I mean, the two Godzilla figures, which are Shin Godzilla and Space Godzilla, they just suck. But I mean, Destroyah and Gigan don't look that bad, and Kong looks the 6-inch Kong looks pretty good, and the 11-inch Kong as well. But this one is definitely the best one out of all of them. And overall, a great figure, and I recommend you guys picking this up at your local Walmart for $20. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.